Joe Kleen, Southern Hospitality, February 10th, 1990, 45. Misty, typically reserved, literally dances from the Hyatt Bassett Charlemagne Sands Casino back to Royal Poinciana Suite 2C. How much did you drink, girl? Kelsey asks with a laugh as they ascend the stairs to their suite. One, Misty declares animatedly. Just one of those delicious, ubiquitous frozen margarita. They are tasty. One, huh? Justin asks, laughing. How big? Nope, Misty says, shaking her head and smiling. Just one. Normal size. I'm just ecstatic to be here. I love the beach. And look at that moon, she adds, lifting her arms skyward and turning her hands out at the wrist. She's beautiful. And yet her illumination pales in comparison to your beauty, Joe says, shaking his head and smiling. Shucks, Misty returns. You say the nicest things, Joe Kleen. Don't you just love the beach? Well, Joe says, bobbling his head, you know I'm more of the mountain kind of a guy myself, but whatever makes you happy. And it is great seeing you guys. Seems like Atlanta's on another continent with as little time as we spend with family these days. I thought that was the plan, Justin asked. Didn't you tell me once that you moved away to have some elbow room? Joe looks at Misty, raises his eyebrows, and smiles. Maybe, but sometimes it's too far. I miss you guys, and Misty's sisters. But not my dad, Misty adds, deadpan, breaking the harshness of her comment with a snort. Your dad's fine, Joe says, tilting his head to the side, raising his eyebrows again and pursing his lips. And it's not like I'm his favorite son-in-law. Well, you're way ahead of Bill Mako in his books, Misty says, touching Joe's nose in a simultaneously affectionate and condescending gesture. Just don't rob any banks. Wait, who? Kelsey asked. I thought I knew all your sisters and their husbands. Who were? Who's Bill Mako? Former brother-in-law, Joe says, so I may still be bottom of the list. And he robbed a bank? Kelsey exclaims. How did I not know this? Oh, you remember, Justin says. Joe told us a long time ago. Embezzlement, right? Yeah, well, hey, at least I'm one step above the convicted felon. My father loves you, Misty replies. Great, Joe says, nodding. Checking his Timex, he asks. 8 o'clock's going to come pretty early, and we really don't want to be late. Again. Was that directed at me, Joe Kleen? Courtney asked, mock ire in her voice. Nope, Misty, and my bed. It's way past my bedtime. Mine too, Misty concedes. Good night, everybody. I don't expect anybody to be up at the crack of dawn, so we'll see you after the match. Crack of dawn, Joe repeats. We were up at dawn's crack this morning, and I'm pretty sure that's a lot closer to 6:30 than it is to 8 o'clock. Dawn's crack, Phil repeats, shaking his head. Great. Now I've got that image running through my head. Good night, everybody.